Hey everyone. This is a specific personal message to you, to all of you who have participated in one or at least one of these ongoing groups that I've offered to the Americas and Canada over this past year. And this is an invitation to continue the journey in September. And I'm really aware that things are opening up and that there is one narrative of getting back to normal. So, what I would really encourage you to do is just to take a moment to check in and see would it be supportive to have a small circle of people that some of whom you've traveled with before, to really strengthen your circles of resource, to really, really engage as a dancer, and to cultivate the medicine, the strengthening, and the resource of practicing being together and dancing and tuning into um, stories about connection to self, connection to body, heart, mind, connection to nature and the natural world, connection to the ancestors, connection to uh, the spirit of the dance and that greater mystery of life that is imbued in everything that is alive. Would it be resourceful for you to really be in that river of connection in a small group of people on a weekly basis, and also to have these 30 days of practice together that you can engage with as much or as little as you like, but there is this metronomic 30-day showing up in a meeting space that is open for you every single day from September 7th for a month. Let me just get the exact date. It is October 12th. And the live sessions are on a Tuesday, probably Tuesday morning for you guys. But if you miss one of the live sessions, then it will be recorded and you'll be able to catch up with it in your time. So this is really a do it at your own pace kind of course. But also there's that really strong structure of a place in which you can show up as often as you choose to, as often as you feel is resourceful. And this particular journey is about really charging and recharging circles of resource. I find that this whole year and these times, the three things over these 18 months that I have found that are really key: personal practice, like some place to show up in a community, in a safe space where I can be and where I can connect and where I can be free to really connect with what is important and to tune in to very particular ways of perceiving, ways of, when I say ways of perceiving, like when we meet up, one of the perceptions, one of the stories is that we're all dancers. And that's a beautiful story. And I love this story. And it really resources me in my life. And I find it very inspiring to see us humans as dancers. And to open in that way as dancers to the resource and the deeper listening to the elements and that wider perspective of the arc of time in which we are right now, with our hearts beating and connecting with the resource of that beautiful epigenetic benevolent connection with the ancestors. And this is something that is deeply woven into so many stories of cultures throughout the world. And I find it a deeply life-giving way of orientating and of receiving support and inspiration from the benevolent resource of the ancestors. So this we will focus on opening those rivers of resourceful connection with the benevolent ancestors and really journey at this time on the way into who knows what. It's been such an interesting time, but there is a sense of momentum and things changing and opening up. So it feels really, really a good idea to open to those ancient biorhythms of the earth that have been around for as long as the earth has created the conditions for life. The seasons and the autumn equinox, and this time of year to tune in to the very particular energy of the autumn equinox, which can be about balance, can be about harvest, can be about really, really strengthening resource. So these are the invitations to dance with this beautiful practice of movement medicine. It's been such a rich, deep time that I have had with you all, in whether you were on the first course, the last course, or every course in between. It's been such a deep privilege and pleasure and a rich resource in my life. And from the um, feedback and from the what people are saying about these courses, it's really I find that it's really consolidating for my orientation towards what matters. And for me, what matters, one of the things is to really get to know myself more as a dancer, and to open a space where people can get to know themselves more as dancers, and to be together in community. And this feels like a really, really important thing to do. So, take a risk, be radical on that ancient meaning of the term root in what really matters. And if you find that when you do that, it feels resonant, to join us for our 6 week journey, starting on September 7th. Absolutely, with full heart, you are welcome. And the course is called Recharge Your Circles of Resource. It's circles of resource. We're looking at resourcing ourselves for these times, these very, what feel like unprecedented times. So, yeah, I'd be very, very happy to see you on the course, particularly as someone who's journeyed with one of these courses before. It'd be really lovely to see you again. So do feel free to be in touch and take a leap and join us.